I am going to do a video on this subject one more time. Like the last video I had on this subject, it was erased because YouTube let a bunch of trolls false flag my video, and a lot of those videos on their channel that was taken down, I wasn't able to save, nor were they on my computer. But oh yeah, it was on my last computer, but I can't get on that last computer because my issue's broken. Well, anyways, on this video, I'm gonna briefly talk about working for temp agencies, doing temporary jobs, but mainly working under temp agencies. I hate working under temp agencies. For 10 long ass years, I did nothing but temporary work given to me by temporary agencies. Now that I have a permanent job, it kind of hurts for me to think about those times and all the stuff that I had to go through when it came to dealing with temp agencies. Temp agencies are for the birds. Okay, they are no earthly good. Like they can help. They're like if you need to find a job, and like if you need to find a job and you need to find work, and that's your only means of finding work, then go right ahead. But like if you can find a way out, like I can, go for it. And what's so messed up is that a lot of these 90% of every job within existence within the United States of America deals with is contracted with has contracts with temp agencies. There are a multitude of temporary agencies. I used to work for something like Express, Staff Force, Results Staffing. Uh, Pine Tree Staffing. That's just to name a few. I remember signing up with 10 different temp agencies within the city of Dallas, but only 3 of them were able to find me work. Probably sometimes less than 3. I mainly was doing work with Staff Force, and I was doing work with Express Personnel. But then those jobs that they gave me eventually dried up. And like and like on one job, I was there for like almost a year, but they still didn't hire me. But they let me go over some bull crap. And I remember one time I went to this one job. I was working for like 2 or 3 days, and after the third, when I went there the third day, they said, well, we don't need you anymore. They should have. Didn't they call you? I'm like, didn't nobody call me? And then I called the office and said, how come y'all didn't tell me this assignment ended? We did call you. I'm like, no, you didn't. I don't have missed calls or nothing on my phone. So that they messed up on that part. I completely wasted my time going out to that job site. And then it was one time I was working with Staff Force, and they gave me a job. They gave me a job where I was working in a warehouse building window sills and window planes, and assembling the windows. Like I was on that job for like probably like 2 to 3 days, and right around that time, I had my auntie had terminal cancer, and she ended up succumbing to the disease and the illness. During the second day that I was working with that temp agency, with that warehouse job, where they specialize in window panes and all that bull. On the second day, it was my auntie's funeral, and I was struggling to make ends meet at this living in my 1 bedroom apartment, and I was basically running on fuels and hanging on thread just to pay the bills. All my money went to bills. I really got by with food and stuff. I swear I lost like 10 pounds dealing with that stuff. I went down 2 pant sizes because 90%, 99%, 95% of my money went to bills, and like that's another reason why I encourage people to go get a trade. But like I don't work a crap. I gotta be a good job now. But back to what I was saying. Like when they put me on this window pane making job, like they paired me up with some dude who was supposed to train me, but he didn't know what the fuck he was doing either. He was pretty much either he don't know how to teach anybody, or he didn't know how to do, he barely knew how to do the job his damn self. So like he trained me in this half-ass unambitious unambitious manner. Like I still didn't know how to put together a windowsill or a window pane. And during that time, I missed the wake and I missed the funeral. Like on the second day, I missed my auntie's funeral, and the third day, when I was on my way up to that job, I got a call from the staffing agency that said that the assignment ended. I wanted to go up there and cuss all four of those bitches out. I'm like, you fucking cunts. You know, I had to make the hard decision of missing my auntie's funeral in order to keep this job, just so I could keep a roof over my head. And then on the third day, I end up losing the shit. Had I known that, I would have went to the fucking funeral. To this day, to this day, to this day, I regret that. If I knew that was going to happen, I would have went to the funeral. I kick myself to this very day. I kick myself because of that, and that's another reason. That's probably the straw that broke the camel's back. I got tired of it. I said I can't do this anymore. I hate staffing places. Just because of that main reason. It's a plethora of reasons why I hate staffing agencies, but like when I had to miss out on my auntie's funeral, that shit right there, that really took me for a loop. That really fucked me up. Oh God. Damn, man. Oh man, to this day I hate that. I hate the temp agencies. Okay, I hate temp agencies.